Hey guys, it's Abby from Autumn of Pelennor, and today I'm going to be doing something kind of stupid, but it should be fun. So I originally wanted to do what I'm about to do for my TBR for August. I was going to really challenge myself, it was going to be mad, I was going to fail, it would have been great, but things may change. So I've said this on my channel before, I'm unemployed right now, but I've been told that I might have a job on the 17th of August, like that would be my start date. When I work, my chronic illness means that that's it. I can't do anything else. So I'm going to be trying to get lots of videos ready, trying to read as much as I can before I start working, so that I can kind of get as much done as possible before my life ends. My chronic illness just means I go to work, I come home, I sleep. I go to work, I come home, I sleep. It's not good. So that scuppered my plans. Scuppered. Since when the fuck did I say scuppered for years? But my plans had been, if you've read the title, to do in August an alphabet TBR. My ABC TBR, whatever. And I have gotten a book for almost every letter of the alphabet. I couldn't find J, X and Z. So please, in the comments down below, leave book recommendations for J, X and Z books. It can have the or a in front of it. That's fine. As long as the next one begins with J, X or Z. Let me know, give me recs. I would love if they have audiobooks and if they're by black authors or other POC or other kind of own voices diverse books, because a lot of the books that I have on my shelves currently are white cis non-diverse books and I need to change that. So I would appreciate diverse recommendations for books beginning with J, X and Z. Thanks. These are my alphabet books. What I'm actually going to do now, let me show you. On this flimsy sheet of paper, I have written out all of the books in order. The gaps are for the 3 letters I haven't gotten yet. It says the page numbers and how long it should take me. So the first book, to give you an example, is A Dark Shade of Magic. This is a reread because once a month I do at least one reread for the BookTube Rereadathon hosted by Alex Black Reads and Abby Mac Reads. And this is going to be it for the book that surprised me for August. So that's the first one. It's 387 pages, and so I rounded it up. That should take me 4 hours to read. It takes me roughly 1 hour to read 100 pages, which is handy. But sometimes I've extended that a little if I think that the book's going to be difficult, if I think I'm not going to be able to read it in one sitting, or if it's got smaller writing. So I've done that with all of the books, and I'm hoping that I can just kind of be like, oh, this should only take me 4 hours, just sit and read it. Basically, I'm going to bully myself. So, yes, I have all of these books. It's a big long list. The highlighted ones are ones that are 5 hours or over, because I know that they will be harder for me to get through. Just long books obviously take like a mental differentiation. So, let me shut up and tell you all of the books. As I said before, A is A Dark Shade of Magic by Victoria Schwab. B is The Boneless Mercies by Genevive Tcholke. C is Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. D is Dark Purpose by A.B. Endacott. E is Eve of Man by Giovanni and Tom Fletcher. F is Firesong by William Nicholson. G is Good Me Bad Me by Ali Land. H is Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. I struggled with H. There was one other that I could do, but I'm going to attempt a bigger one. I is In the Midst of Life by Jennifer Worth. J is one of the letters I don't currently have a book for. K is Kidnapped by Robert Louis Stephenson. L is Lost Boy by Christina Henry. M is Moriarty by Anthony Horowitz. N is Nevernight by Jay Kristoff, another bigger one. This has got really, really tiny writing. O is Other Words for Smoke by Sarah Maria Griffin. P is Prodigy by Marie Lu. Q is The Queen of the Tearling by Erika Johansen. This is another big one. I didn't have anything else for Q. R is Rebel Heart by Moira Young. S is Samuel Nowak by Caitlyn J. Bolton. T is Truth Sister by Phil Gilvin. U is The Unseen World by Liz Moore. V is Vesuvius by Kina Italia Publishing. This is going to be a nice quick one. Just, it worked, okay? Don't judge me. W is Wormwood by G.P. Taylor. X is another one I don't have any books for. Y is The Young Elites by Marie Lu. And Z is another one I don't have any books for. So those are the alphabet books that I'm going to attempt to read. I have them all piled out at the minute on the floor because I am in a very small room. So that's where they can go. And I really want to pick them up. They're like, I want to read them. But I'm filming this mid-July, so that would be ever so slightly cheating if they were supposed to be my August TBR. So I'm debating with myself whether this is still going to be my August TBR and I just get through it as far as I can, and then September I try and read more. So that is what I'm thinking at the moment. And the last book on my TBR for August is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. So this is for me to take part in the Mary Shelley readathon, which Caitlyn Bolton is holding at Manchester Rabbit. I'll leave it linked down below. She also has some other prompts that include like read a book published between this year and this year. It's like in the 1800s-ish, and Kidnapped was published in 1880, I believe, so this will count for that if I manage to get that far. But I've never read Frankenstein. It's not too long of a book and it's Caitlyn's favourite book, so I think I can try and squeeze it in. I would love to take part in her readathon, and then also she has promised that if I read Frankenstein she will read The Gift. And that is a sweet deal. That is my plan, is to try and read all of these, and I'll probably only get through like maybe this stack, maybe. But you know, I'll try and we'll see how it goes. I am tempted to vlog it, but then also that's going to take time. I did try where I could to pick the shortest books on my TBR. For example, I could have picked Vox by Christina Dalche instead of Vesuvius, because I do really want to, I'm looking at it, I do really want to read Vox. But this is 80 pages? And it's still a book. You know, 26 books is a big TBR. Why? So yes, that is what I'm going to be trying to read in the month of August, and then it'll fail and I'll have to read the rest of them in September. But I don't know how much reading I'm going to be able to get done when I'm at work. I am going to be able to read if I get the job. I've gotten the job, but if it actually goes ahead, because I've gotten like 2-3 other jobs so far and they've not went ahead. I am going to be able to read more audiobooks now because I'll be going on the bus and I can't read physical books when I'm on, like, in buses and cars. I vomit. So I'm going to have to get lots of audiobooks for that. I don't know if I'll be able to get the audiobooks for any of these. I'll probably try and find them for the J, X and Z books if I can. Or they may just be additional on top of these guys. And I'll just take a physical book in with me and hopefully try and read it on a lunch break or whatever. That is the ridiculous TBR that I have set myself. Let me know if you've read any of these books, if any of them you know are quick reads. That would be really lovely to know in advance. And let me know if you've ever set yourself a stupid TBR like this one. And if you have a booktube or a book blog or whatever, send me a link so I can go check it out and not feel so alone in my stupidity. Why am I doing this? Thank you so much for watching, guys. Click subscribe if you want to see some more from me, if you want to see if I actually manage this. I genuinely don't know, because I can read 26 books in a month. But am I going to? I genuinely do not know. So yes, subscribe and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!